Well, everyone, iOS 18.2 has just officially came out by the time you're watching this, and I did install the RC version, and I installed it on my iPhone 12. So let's go and see how it holds up. Now, I will be honest, a majority of these features that we got within iOS 18.2 were the Apple AI features. The iPhone 12 did not get any of those Apple AI features, so I will be skipping over them, but there's Genmoji, Image Playground, so many new things that we got. One of the cool improvements that we did get on the iPhone 12 though was within the Photos application. So there's a couple of notable things. Number one, we did end up getting this new improvement, which is for our videos. So now if we're going through and if we're scrolling through and we find a video, now more of our video will basically be shown while we're scrolling through. Now it's still a work in progress. You can still see it's like not the full thing. It's still like kind of cut off in the top and bottom, but it's a little bit nicer. So you should be able to see that here within this Photos app. So this is, I think, in and of itself really cool. You can also like stop looping these videos. So if you want to, you can have these videos like to no longer loop if you're scrolling through. So that is in and of itself another cool thing. At the very bottom, another very, very big feature is that we now have our favorites album under our utilities portion. So if you scroll down right here, if you look at this particular portion right here, you should be able to see that under favorites, we now basically have this favorites under utilities, which I think was missing before, but now we have that here. So you can still have it as a pinned option up top, but now you have that here, which in and of itself is another really, really cool thing. On top of that, under our internet browser, we also have the status of our downloads. So before, if you were to go through and download a file or download something, you would know how long that download has progressed by going into your bottom left and seeing that download icon right there. But now our downloads will actually come in form of this particular portion here. So our downloads will now be in our lock screen, which that in and of itself is another really cool thing. So now if you're going through and finding some sort of like download, you'll be able to see it on your lock screen, which that in and of itself is really cool. On top of that, under Find My, so inside of our Find My application, we have the capability now of basically sharing out our Find My devices with other people. So if you wanted to share your AirTag location or share whatever other information or your locations of anything that you personally own, you can now share it with other people. So as long as you're the owner of it, you should be able to share it. So that is something that's really, really cool, and that's another really cool improvement. And under voice memos, we now have this option of doing layered recording. So now if your iPhone supports it, you can now do like layered recording on top of a recording, which in and of itself is a really, really nice thing. So I'll make a separate video on how to do all that, but ultimately, those are kind of the main improvements within iOS 18.2. As you probably would have guessed it, there's still going to be a lot more improvements coming out in the future, but that's kind of where we're at right now. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.